All right, everybody. So today's tour is going to be of a 2007 Country Coach Intrigue. It's going to be a 45-foot Jubilee. It's kind of an update video to the one that I shot when I was in Northern California and inspecting it. At this point in time, the coach has actually been bought. The PDI came out good on it. And I had my good friend Trevor Jones from Luxury RV Services go coordinate with the guy that bought it, and he went down and picked it up for the gentleman. So he's got it back here at Premier RV Sales and Service in Junction City, Oregon, and we're going to go through the list that I had found during the inspection. But I just wanted to give you a good outside view of this bad ride. Got it plugged in out back, waiting to get it into service. Couple things just wanted to go over on this coach real quick is that it's going to be one of my favorite floor plans. It's really similar to the floor plan that's in my coach. Oh, let me take this guy's call real quick. All right, so I'm back. But I was talking about these particular Jubilees. The floor plan is very similar to my 96. And I'll show you in the manner of that one here. Let me pop my shoes off here. But as Andrew Steele, my good friend, talks about, and the way I personally like a motorhome to be laid out, is going to be with your dinette on the passenger side, your galley on the driver's side. And the reason why that is, in my case, is I get a lot of motocross tracks and I'm sitting here having breakfast at the dinette, and when my buddies need something out of my bay, be it some two-stroke oil or whatever it be for racing, I see him come right up, holler at him out the window, slide the window closed again. Or you see somebody walking by out that side, you give them a holler. This side here, I'm always up against the neighbor. And so it's not time to party out of this side. You know, like on my particular coach, I'm even going to delete this window because it's only this wide for safety compared to that, where this galley is much longer. I mean, this coach is going to be 9 feet longer than mine. So they end up putting some in the galley, put some here in this big couch, and then they end up putting some back here in the bathroom. Now this bathroom is the same floor plan basically as mine also, except I don't have any slides, so this room goes out with the sink, where my sink's corner loaded, same shower damn near, and then the little toilet room. Since we're 9 feet longer, we're going to give you 2 more feet in here, and then we're going to give you that sink. Now on my coach, I don't even have a window here, which personally, if I would have been lucky enough, or we were lucky enough still to order a coach, I would never have a window there. It's just, I'm in there doing business. If I need a little light, I'll hit that skylight, open that fantastic fan up and take a ponder that way. But so there's a 2007 Country Coach Intrigue, brand new. They would have been $574, looks like retail for this particular one. Now I want to think that they're actually below 180,000 or so. Premier has one coming up here real soon. Just got detailed, exactly the same as this coach, pretty much. Same engine, same transmission, so on and so forth, except for the couch has been changed out to what's not available anymore through Flex Steel. It pops up and makes a bunk bed. We'll hopefully get you a video of that soon. Keep watching the web page. We'll get that listed after it gets detailed and whatnot. And it's a really cool coach. Same floor plan as this. I don't have a price yet because it's not listed on the web page. But I wanted to cover that. We're going to go over to my coach now, kind of run you through a little walkthrough, show how it's similar to this, and then we're going to take that dash out of there. So it's time to get the body work done to the dash and get ready for that vinyl that hopefully is back ordered till February the 10th. Once it lands, then we'll be ready to do my dash. So it looks like my coach is going to be down a little longer than planned, but let's get over to my coach, show you some of that stuff. All right, everybody, we made it down here to my coach. I got the old block heater plugged in, so that way when I go to pull it inside, it's halfway warm. It's a little bit cold here, probably 40 or 45 or something like that. But we made our way down to my coach, so let's go inside here, take a ponder on how this thing's coming. So boom. Now I've got this chunk of floor laid, but I'm actually going to leave a reference line to where that is. Then I'll make another large panel to put it here around the dash. But what I'm going to do right now is I'm going to get this dash ripped out of here. But before then, I kind of want to show the reference to the beginning of that video in the Jubilee. So this is very similar. Of course, there's not a couch here and not a slide room because we're all torn apart right now. But it's kind of the same floor plan. You know, you end up with that, then you end up with your galley over here, and then you come back here, you end up with your sink, and your shower, and then your toilet room. Now in this case, you end up with this closet because you don't end up with very many closets in the back because there's no slides. So I just wanted to kind of cover that in the basic floor plans of RVing. This is kind of the best model without having a side haul or getting tricked like you do in the Lexus. And the Monaco signature President, which I wish I could find one of those. If you know anybody that's got a 40-foot Monaco signature presidential floor plan, I want to say it was from about 94. They had a couch that came along this wall, and then the couch was L-shaped and it came to here. And then the galley came to here, and it had a big old overhead that would hang from up here. And then these overheads weren't here, and he walked around the side, and then he came into the kitchen. And it had like this massive coma cabinet across the top here. And then you had the galley and everything, and it was a trick floor plan. I think when I built them back in Monaco here in Junction City, I only remember about 5 or 6 coming along. But hey, if you've got one, hit me up in the comments. I always like to see some pictures of one of those, bring back some great memories. And if I could find one for the right price, I would get into the 40-foot Monaco signature presidential floor plan. So, all right, let's get this dash torn out, and then I'll give you a little quick closer after we get to see what this thing looks like completely out. So here's the dash in, and let's get this dash busted out of here. All right, everybody, so here we are, the dash. So come along, pull that upper dash pad, the fiberglass piece that holds the gauges that came around right here, and then that shift console. I'll give you a little bit of that in the video here. My battery ended up going dead in my GoPro that was on the tripod. But some people wanted some technical things. So the silver box over here on the right, it's going to be your HWH leveling box. And then there's a couple components mounted on that same board. It's going to be your ignition solenoid. And then a couple other relays in your flasher can. So there is a few things stashed behind that panel for a lot of years that you sometimes need to get to, that HWH box being one of them. Here's your wiper motors. Now in my case, I've actually come in and put a dual motor washer pump on this. So I replaced the original washer motor, and I had to get in here and actually put new fittings on my dash cowl, which was kind of painful to do because I actually had to grind one of these metal brackets you can't even see now because I've got it packed back in there with insulation. But kind of the gist of it, as you can see, here's my gauges sitting here on the dash. Thinking about getting ready to try to retrofit that new column in here that I've got. Since I've got the dash this far torn apart, I'm thinking now would be a good time to probably put in that new smart wheel column. So it looks like we're going to be down much more than planned. Like I said, that vinyl won't be shipping till February the 10th. The gray, and the verdict is out on the dash. It is going to be gray with maybe some black highlights. All these fiberglass pieces here that are all stacked up. The snack tray. These are all going to go over to my good friend Steve that works for Marathon. And in the evenings he's going to fill these holes here. Leave that hole because that's part of securing the dash cowl. But he'll fill these holes. I'll have him fill this CB bracket hole. And then fill these ones here on the end. Not that one, but these. And I'll get these popped out of here. And then that way we can get all the components painted to gray. This dash cowl, which is the pad that went across the top where the snack tray hooked to, that's going to get rewrapped in vinyl. And I'm thinking about actually extending this edge right here, because right here on the end I think I need to extend it, and then that way I can actually get some LED lights in the very bottom of that, so we'll get that bottom edge of the dash to light up. I've got the vents that go over the defrosters here. I'll have those all painted also that same color gray, and then instead of a gloss finish we'll use a matte finish, but that's going to be in an automotive paint, so that way when I got my slippers on and I want to throw my foot up on the dash, I don't get to worry about scratching that quite as easy. So we're going to use some automotive paint. So alright everyone, thanks for sliding through my day with me, checking out what I've got going on. I kind of bit off a little more than I wanted to chew. I just wanted to slam some floors in here, but if I just do that, then I'm going to be back in here doing this and that and the other. So looks like we'll have this thing down probably for 20 days or so, where we're going to get hopping. Thinking about that vinyl also on these window boxes. That verdict's kind of still out, but at least the dash is going to be done in that gray. All the vinyl will be the same that matches the seats. And then we'll do some sort of a matte finish on those fiberglass pieces. But alright everyone, hope you're all enjoying the videos. Don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already subscribed. Like I said, I've got that coach coming in this week that's got that cool bunk bed couch that pops up and what have you. So hopefully once I get done detailing that, we got it all spiffed up. We'll get you a video of it, but it's going to be the same color. So watch Premier's webpage for new listings on that. Until next time. Bye-bye now.